This forgetting man, I found the strength with their leggings and a weber spleen. I've walked their downs and our new with my same. And I'd shoot to Whistler Creek, saw her get all the hate of a game. 'Cause I collect read down to the Tartar can. Take out dander from Sarmon, and I belong big door to States. But I'm just so bound letting be town nerd and dolls. It's out there the song pipe on. It's out to take me now face, like the Betty when she walked her phone. Just like the same, my heart gave. I could look in sober rain, lanes of winding crows, you made to lay this song. A pound of herpes songs at Lonesome Sea. I'm my weird eye train summer pea. I got a Wallers, I did be speed. Take kind hand the songs all fall. They got one on this piss, and I could some got written bill, 'cause in dirty dolls. Mary got and the thoughts I'm lost, 'cause I could take Jenny now abuse, but I've been dancing the some off her phone. I know letting you some off her phone. Morning cut across the canyon, wind was running wild and free. I was drifting with my shadows, no one riding close to me. Then I saw her climb the ridgeline, bold and calm against it all. And I knew I'd met the legend, yeah, the cowgirl riding tall. She moved easy with her saw, hands were steady on the rein. Every step she took was fierce, born from dust and summer rain. I'd been wandering without purpose, just to name the winds recall, till she showed me how strength looks in a cowgirl riding tall. Riding tall, she's the fire the plains admire. She's the steel behind the sunset. She's the heartbeat in the fire. Every trail felt somehow clear. Every fear began to fall when my eyes first caught the courage of that cowgirl riding tall. Evening settled on the valley, gold turned quiet on the land. She spoke gentle about her journeys, but her spirit never bent or planned. And I knew that fate had placed me right beside her distant calm to discover what grace looks like in a cowgirl riding tall. If the tempests rise around us, if the nights grow rough and thin, I'll keep riding past the shadows just to see her strength again. She's the steady in the saddle, she's the truth that won't withdraw. She's the reason hope rides high with a cowgirl riding tall, riding tall. She's the fire the plains admire, she's the steel behind the sunset, she's the heartbeat and the fire. Every trail felt somehow clear, every fear began to fall when my eyes first caught the courage of that cowgirl riding tall. So I'll follow where she's headed, through the winds that rise and fall, 'cause my soul rides just a little stronger with that cowgirl. Need-eyed as love goes, the dearest home going wrong, home, home. And babe, I'd ask Whisperin, ever would be him, yeah, in knees. If Joe light yo, loud it's babo, Whisperin. Midwood bound is town, my lord. Baby, look at my own store. But then I bet, don't other bird, thank you, no. Roll this time to spare, our first due. And I think it's for me, by them it's bowed dog. Or ski. You was down the road, nailed in love that's fond of so. Then I went over all the time, Zach, you real one way. Just 5 a day, off this too. A life that is foreign me, now this that one. Steve, a lifestyle is nowhere, a lifestyle is nowhere, light is kinda Steve. across the valley, quiet as a whispered prayer. I see him saddling the horses with that calm and steady air. He walks in wearing that warm smile, dust still clinging to his vest. Sets his hand upon my shoulder like it's where his love can rest. And the world feels soft and peaceful every time he says my name. Like the life I always longed for, finally found a place to stay. Oh, when he stands beside me, everything feels right. There's a tender kind of promise in the gentle morning light. 'Cause he's where my heart belongs, in the quiet early dawn. He's the peace I keep returning to long after days grow long. Yeah, he's my steady, gentle flame, the truth that's never gone. And I'm holding on forever to where my heart belongs. The evening settles on the prairie, painting gold across the lane. And he takes my hand so softly, like he needs no words to stand. We walk slow beneath the oak tree while the sky fades into blue. And I know in every heartbeat that his love is deep and true. He tells me that I'm home to him in a voice so calm and sure. And I feel quiet forever in a love that's strong and pure. Oh, when he pulls me closer, the world feels safe and strong. And I know that every moment has been leading here all along. 'Cause he's where my heart belongs, in the quiet early dawn. He's the peace I keep returning to long after days grow long. Yeah, he's my steady, gentle flame, the truth that's never gone. And I'm holding on forever to where my heart belongs, where my heart belongs. Morning shines across the paddock, sky turns soft in shades of gold. I'm brushing down my old bay gelding while the breeze blows calm and cold. But her memory warms the silence like a fire that never bends. Yeah, this cowboy finds his spirit where her gentle lonesome ends. Blue tracks winding through the sagebrush, sparrows scatter in the light. Every trail reminds me softly how she held me through the night. She's the reason I ride steadier. She's the truth no storm suspends. and my heart stays pointed home, where her gentle lonesome ends, where my lonesome ends. She's the peace I fall into. She's the quiet in the thunder. She's the sky's deep shaded blue. Every mile feels less uncertain. Every prayer feels warm again when I know she's waiting for me, where my lonesome meets its end. Evening hums along the ridgeline. The lantern glow begins to rise. I can hear her sweet voice linger like a promise in the skies. She's the blessing I ride toward. She's the dream that God intends. And this cowboy breathes a little deeper, where her gentle lonesome ends. If the long nights turn to shadows, if the days grow rough and thin, I'll still follow every sunrise till I'm standing next to her again. She's the steady in my heartbeat. She's the filling of my hands. She's the reason roads feel closer than the dust under these lands, where my lonesome ends. She's the peace I fall into. She's the quiet in the thunder. She's the sky's deep shaded blue. Every mile feels less uncertain. Every prayer feels warm again when I know she's waiting for me, where my lonesome meets its end. So I'll keep on riding homeward. There's a quiet in the meadow when the daylight starts to grow, and she's standing by the fence line where the early breezes blow, hair dancing in the sunrise like a gentle golden flame. And every time I see her there, I'll whisper out her name. She's got that kind of beauty that the years can't wash away, soft as drifting dust clouds on a long forgotten day. Her laughter fills the ranch house like a warm familiar song, and somehow just the sound of it can keep me riding strong. And I thank the good Lord nightly for the grace she brings my way, a woman made of sunshine in a world of shades of gray. She's my western morning, shining bright across the land. She's the reason this old cowboy still believes in God's own plan. From the coffee in the kitchen to the stars when day is gone, she keeps me steady, keeps me dreaming all day long. She walks beside the horses with a gentle knowing hand, speaks softly to the mustangs like they somehow understand. I watch her in the twilight and it hits me every time. woman like an old love song, with a perfect timeless rhyme. If I could freeze a moment, I'd hold her in that light where sunsets paint her silhouette across the prairie night. She's the coffee in the kitchen to the stars when day is gone. She keeps me steady, keeps me dreaming all day long. Yeah, she's my western morning in my home where I belong. I met her on a Sunday down a dusty old back road. Sunlight on her shoulders with a smile that felt like home. Boots kicked up the red dirt as she laughed and said my name. And right there in that moment, my life never stayed the same. She's got a heart that's steady like a river in July, warm as southern weather with a fire in her eyes. Every time she's near me, the world slows down real sweet, like a front porch song at sunset with the wind beneath our feet. And I thank the Lord above for every mile she walked my way, 'cause loving her feels like a prayer I get to say. She's the woman that I run and when the nights get long, the whisper in the darkness, the rhythm in my song. She's the calm within the storm, the place my heart calls home. Yeah, she's my forever, the woman I call home. She dances in the kitchen to that old George Strait tune, bare feet on the hardwood, laughing under the moon. Coffee in the morning, she's the reason that I rise, and every single sunrise still gets lost inside her eyes. If I lose my way someday, I know she'll guide me through. Her hand in mine reminds me what real love can do. Even when the world feels cold and all hope's gone, her love keeps me holding on. She's the woman that I run to when the nights get long, the whisper in the darkness, rhythm in my song. She's the calm within the storm, the place my heart calls home. Yeah, she's my forever, the woman I call home. Yeah, she's my forever, woman I call home. Your style of things are hard for true. Out there they for it that you. Your largest bear, your wife of two. Some white mark and eyes the blood, and rent but trim soft wood, but I but tall and out in tea. But not containing we act away. And I can change, cause I'm from Wagon. And Berlin hold, I've lost just some sun, pine, and poetry. And I've a claw, and I don't cheat. Side of China, all to fit, cause I'd send and show thee. Get timers that are gone to bay. You cardinal and do you want all by whole, but on the guard for mounted hard without a peace. But I've got a teach, I know way. But I will change, cause that's all might be. And years and no, the lop is its all kind of tree. When I'm apart, but not a tear. Sunrise paints the fences gold, and I'm saddling up real slow. But my mind keeps drifting back to her like the river's gentle flow. Every step my boots take feels lighter than before, cause loving her's the kind of peace a cowboy can't ignore. Her name's in the wind, calling soft across the plains. She's the fire in the night and the calm after the rain. When a long day ends and the stars come hanging low, I thank the Lord above for the sweetest love I know. Evening settles round the barn, crickets sing their little tune. I swear I see her silhouette dancing in the moon. She don't even have to try. She's magic without end, She's the reason this old cowboy still believes again. Her name's in the wind, calling soft across the plains. She's the fire in the night and the calm after the rain. When the long day ends and the stars come hanging low, I thank the Lord above for the sweetest love I know. Sunrise through the morning glow, you're the first thing on my mind. The way you pour your coffee slow, baby, that's my favorite kind. Your laughter floats like summer wind across my open door, and every time you walk on by I fall a little more. You shine like that river light, dancing in the heat of June. Your smile could stop a stranger or outshine a harvest moon. I swear the world moves softer every time you call my name. You turn an ordinary moment into fire in my veins. And darling, every heartbeat moves in rhythm to your sway. I'm still amazed how you steal my breath every day. 'Cause you're mesmerizing, darling, in every single way. From the sunlit morning hours to the golden end of day. Yeah, you're the kind of beauty that the night can't hide for long. You've got me loving you, baby, all day long. You're the sparkle in my sunrise and the whisper in my night. The reason I keep holding on, even when the world ain't right. Every step you take is poetry, like a soft country song. And being yours feels natural, like I've known you all along. If time could freeze a moment, I'd hold on to you right here. Just one look from your eyes can chase away my fear. You're magic without trying. You're a dream that's walking strong. The truth behind my heartbeat all day long. You're mesmerizing, darling, in every single way. From the sunlit morning hours to the golden end of day. Yeah, you're the kind of beauty that the night can't hide for long. You got me loving you, baby, all day long. All day, all. You're the wonder in my life. Sunrise pours across the rangeland, painting gold on every tree. I'm riding slow through open country, but her memory rides with me. She's the calm behind my footsteps. She's the truth I hold within. Yeah, this cowboy finds his comfort in her heart on the prairie wind. Heart on the prairie wind. She's the fire that keeps me warm. She's the shelter in the darkness. She's the light after the storm. Every mile and every moment feels much better than it's been when I'm riding toward the sweetness of her heart. I'm led on the prairie wind. Evening settles on the hillside. Stars are climbing one by one. I can hear her soft voice linger long after the day is done. She's the dream that keeps me steady. She's the peace I can't defend. And I'm always riding home to her heart on the prairie wind. So I'll follow every sunrise, every trail and every bend, till my boots come home forever to her home. On 10 the prairie wind. Back porch, the morning drifts and soft and low, steam rising from my coffee cup as the valley starts to glow. He's out there by the stables, brushing down that chestnut bay, humming some forgotten tune from his daddy's younger days. The sunlight hits his shoulders like it's painting him in gold. Every line and every shadow tells a story never told. I stand there just watching with a heart that starts to sway, 'cause loving him comes easy like the breeze at break of day. He turns and tips his hat to me, the quiet smile he always saves, and the world feels still and gentle like the softest rolling waves. Sometimes I swear that Cowboy is the calm in all my storms, a home wrapped up in denim and a heart forever warm. He's my whisper in the pines, my peace in troubled times, the steady rhythm in a world that never slows. He's the fire in my night, the soft and silver light that guides me where the winding river flows. Oh, love like this don't come around too often. It's sweeter than the sweetest summer wine, and every day I thank the Lord above me for my cowboy whispering through the pine. Evening settles on the mountains, glowing soft in shades of blue. I hear his boots on gravel as he makes his way on through. He wraps his arms around me, smelling like the earth and rain. that kind of scent that brings you back to moments lived again. We wander past the fences where the fireflies start to rise, talking about the little things that fill the quiet skies. His voice is low and gentle like a fiddle's midnight tune, and it dances through the shadows underneath the silver moon. He tells me that I'm everything he never thought he'd find, a place to lay his burdens and a peace within his mind. And as he pulls me closer, I can feel the truth inside. This cowboy is the reason every dawn feels warm and wide. He's my whisper in the pines, my peace in troubled times, the steady rhythm in a world that never slows. He's the fire in my night, the soft and silver light that guides me where the winding river flows. Oh, love like this don't come around too often. It's sweeter than the sweetest summer wine. Every day, every day, every day I thank the Lord above me for my cowboy. Yes, every day I thank the Lord above me for my cowboy, whispering through the pines. Out there every morning, long before a rooster calls, boots kicking up the dust beneath those old red barn walls. I watch him from the porch light as the sun begins to climb, and baby, every single sunrise I'm so glad that he is mine. He saddles up the horses with a touch that's calm and sure, speaks softly to the cattle like he's done 1,000 tours. And when he wipes his brow and turns to throw a glance my way, my heart falls like the sunset at the close of every day. He's got that kindness only real Eau Claire's can show. Oh, warm hands on my waist, and in that soft Wyoming blaze. He's my heart, my home, my reason I still feel this way. A love that smells like sandalwood and fresh cut hay. To train hay and a long way, we mend the broken fences, sharing laughter as we go, our denim brushing lightly in the cool September flow. He lifts me on the tractor just to spin me around for fun, and kisses me like summer when the long day's work is done. When the stars hang low and silver on the quiet cowboy lane, he pulls me closer, whispering, I'm forever in his hands. And I get ranchside kisses in the early morning haze, warm hands on my waist, in that soft Wyoming blaze. He's my heart, my home, my reason I still feel this way. A love that smells like saddlewood and fresh cut hay. Yeah, life feels perfect on this ranch we've made, with your ranchside kisses I'll never fade. Sunset settles on the meadow, casting gold across the land. I'm walking past the old corral with rope and reins in hand, but my thoughts keep drifting softly to the girl who lights my skies. She's the reason every sunrise feels like a brand new life. She's my only star tonight, shining brighter than the rest. She's the calm in all my troubles. She's the warm inside my chest. When the long day turns to quiet and the world feels safe and right, I look up and thank the heavens for my only star tonight. Crickets sing beside the hay barn, night wind hums a gentle tune, and I swear I see her shadow dancing underneath the moon. She don't need no fancy diamonds, her smile's more than enough. She's the kind of simple match that turns a cowboy tough. She's my only star tonight, shining brighter than the rest. She's the calm in all my troubles. She's the warm inside my chest. When the long day turns to quiet and the world feels safe and right, I look up and thank the heavens for my only star tonight. So I'll ride another sunrise with her love to guide my way, 'cause a cowboy's heart is steady when she's where his dreams will stay. Yeah, she's my only star tonight and every day. Morning drifts and soft and golden, pouring through the cabin door. Kettle humming on the fire while his footsteps cross the floor. He wraps his arms around me, smelling like early dawn, like saddle leather, coffee steaming, life I lean upon. He smiles a quiet smile, the one he saves for only me. Whisper, darling, love you more than any place I'll ever be. We'll step outside together, feel the cool wind kiss the plains, watching sunlight paint the fences, the dust clouds Fadiger's song. Like they know us as knickers, side handy hands, and low our simple truth. This ranch, he takes my hand in his, the whole world settles down. No grand parade, no fancy lights, just love in this old town. 'Cause he's the heartbeat in my quiet morning, the strength behind my every song. He's the warmth I reach for when the nights grow colder, the place where my tired soul belongs. He's my cowboy, steadfast, gentle, a river running calm and strong. In his arms I found forever, right where my cowboy belongs. The evening rolls in slow and amber, fading soft across the land. We walk along the pasture with the fireflies in our hands. He tells me about his younger days, the miles he used to roam, but says he never felt at peace till this ranch became his home. I listen to his stories like the sweetest fiddled song, blending with the cow that's calling underneath became his home. I listen to his stories, the sweetest fiddle tune. He pulls me close, but calling underneath the rising moon. He pulls me close beside him while the crickets hum their song. We sway like we've got all the time as the night grows deep and long. 'Cause he's the heartbeat in my quiet morning, the strength behind my every song. He's the warmth I reach for when the nights grow colder, the place where my tired soul belongs. He's my cowboy, steadfast, gentle, a river running calm and strong. And in his arms I'll forever, right where my cowboy belongs. Yes, in his arms I found forever, right where my cowboy belongs. Morning glow across the corral, horses stamping softly side. I'm pulling tight my worn out saddle, but her face drifts through my mind. She's a reason days feel lighter. She's a calm when storms begin. And this cowboy keeps on praying I can saddle up my love again. Saddle up my love again. Let it ride through dust and rain. She's the fire in my heartbeat. She's the cure for every pain. Every trail and every sunrise leads me right where I have been, falling deeper, riding truer as I saddle up my love again. The evening hums across the pastures, crickets sing their easy tune. I can almost feel her near me in the silver of the moon. She's the strength inside my footsteps. She's the peace I hold within. And I'd cross 1,000 canyons just to saddle up my love again. So up my love again, lay high to Whisperin late. It's just fire in my heartbeat, sweetest jewel for everything. Ever heard every summer, teeth to right my love have dim in the arms of that sweet woman, where I'll saddle up my love again. Sunset burned along the ridgeline. Dust was clanging to my reins. I'd been riding miles in silence, chasing shadows across the plains. Then I saw her by the river, hair like dawn in soft detail. And my heartbeat stumbled quiet for the girl on Donner Trail. She was filling up her saddlebag, cold tide gentle at her side. When she turned, her eyes felt warmer than the sun at evening tide. I'd been wandering without direction, just a ghost behind the veil, till she smiled and lit the valley on that dusty Donner Trail. On that trail, she changed the way the daylight fell. She's the spark in lonely hours. She's the truth my stories tell. Every mile felt somehow brighter. Every doubt began to pale. Since the moment I first met her on the quiet Donner Trail. We rode slow beside the river, talking soft through golden hay. She was brave and kind and fearless, full of wild and honest ways. And I knew right then my journey finally had a clearer tale. All because a girl stood smiling on that open Donner Trail. Should the long nights turn uncertain, should the storms come rolling in, I'll still follow every sunrise just to see her face again. She's the tune my spirit follows. She's the wind behind my sail. Since she stepped into my story on that lonesome Donner Trail. On that trail, she changed the way the daylight fell. She's the spark in lonely hours. She's the truth my stories tell. Every mile felt somehow brighter. Every doubt began to pale. Since the moment I first met her on the quiet Donner Trail. And I'll keep riding toward tomorrow, through the sunrise faint and pale, for the woman who stole my heartbeat on that wine Donner Trail. Sunset settles on the meadow, casting gold across the land. I'm walking past the old corral with rope and reins in hand. But my thoughts keep drifting softly to the girl who lights my skies. She's the reason every sunrise feels like a brand new life. She's my only star tonight, shining brighter than the rest. She's the calm in all my troubles. She's the warm inside my chest. When the long day turns to quiet and the world feels safe I look up and thank the heavens for my only star tonight. Crickets sing beside the hay barn, night wind hums a gentle tune, and I swear I see her shadow dancing underneath the moon. She don't need no fancy diamonds, her smile's more than enough. She's the kind of simple match that turns a cowboy tough. She's my only star tonight, shining brighter than the rest. She's the calm in all my troubles, she's the warm inside my chest. When the long day